Hi, this is problem number 43 from page 215 in the Algebra 2 book. So let's read the problem. A pilot has 200 hours of flight time in single-engine airplanes and twin-engine airplanes. Renting a single-engine airplane costs $60 per hour, and renting a twin-engine airplane costs $240 per hour. The pilot has spent $21,000 on airplane rentals. Use an inverse matrix to find how many hours the pilot has flown each type of plane. So the question is, how many hours has the pilot flown each type of plane? So let's choose our variables based on that question. I'm going to let S equal the number of hours flying the single-engine airplane. And I'm going to let T equal the number of hours flying the twin-engine airplane. Now we know that the pilot has a total of 200 hours of flight time, so that equation would be S plus T equals 200. And then we also have the information about the costs. So what you're going to do, it should kind of remind you of distance equals rate times time, but instead it's cost equals rate times time. So the cost per hour for the single-engine airplane is $60, that's the rate. And then the number of hours, S, that's the time, so rate times time, $60 per hour times S hours would give you the total cost for that kind of plane. And then the other rate is $240 per hour, so that rate multiplied by the number of hours, T, for the twin-engine airplanes gives you the total cost for twin-engine airplane rental. And the total cost altogether is $21,000. So now we have our two equations. So we're going to solve using the inverse matrix method. So we'll take the two equations and we'll translate it into matrix form. The first matrix has the coefficients. So from the top equation we have 1s and 1t. And from the bottom equation we have 60s and 240t. Then we have the variable matrix s and t. And then we have the constants from the other side, 200 and 21,000. So we can call those matrices A, X, and B. And then to solve the system, we need to find the inverse of A times B. So we're going to use our calculators. Go into Matrix, over to Edit, select Matrix A. 3 by 3 is what we want, and I already have, oops, no, we don't want 3 by 3, we want 2 by 2. I was thinking ahead to the next problem. 2 by 2. I already had some numbers in there, so I'm just going to type the new numbers over the top of the old numbers. And then back into Matrix again, over to Edit, and down to Matrix B. We want this to be 2 by 1. So we type in our numbers 200 and 21,000. And then quit to go back to the home screen. And then we want A inverse B. What you see on my screen was left over from last time. So back into Matrix, select A, press the inverse button. The X to the -1 button is the inverse button. And then back into Matrix and select B. A inverse B is 150 and 50. So that means S is 150, T is 50. So that would be 150 hours for the single-engine planes and 50 hours for the twin-engine planes. Hope that helps.